Welcome to Perspective Now. I'm Marcus, and I'm here with none other than Nunyub. How's it going, dude?
Man, it's so great. It's exciting.
It's action-packed.
It's full of explosions. Yeah, you're exactly, you're still my thunder here, Marcus, when we say we're jumping into the action movies of 1982, which...
Holy shit.
There are a few that you may have heard of.
Just a couple, huh?
Yeah, Marcus, are you ready
I can't
to
wait.
get jacked on
I'm ready to get
action
wrecked.
movies?
I'm going to get wrecked on these action movies, dude.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to jump to the monitor now.
Probably want to hit play.
By that I meant now.
It was foretold by witches. It was conceived through sorcery. And it was to be
It's one of the
destroyed
first
by
movies
all that is evil.
I remember from my childhood.
But the courage of one mortal saved it.
Absolutely amazing.
And so, into an age of darkness, in a time of mysticism, sacrifice.
That's Rip Torn.
There came the
Rip
only
Torn?
light. The Beastmaster.
It's Rip Torn.
Born with the strength of a black tiger. The courage of an eagle.
Mark Singer.
The power
I can't remember
that
if he
made him
did
more than
V
any
before
hero.
this or after. But V was a pretty cool miniseries.
More than any lover.
More than any
He was
lover.
lord and master over all beasts. He was the Beastmaster. Behold the wonder, the horror, the fantasy.
I totally have the chills, man.
The
This
challenge
is
of
like
one word
one of my
they
favorite
call
movies.
The
Oh, God.
Beastmaster. Mark Singer is Dar. Tanya Roberts is Carrie.
I am Dar.
Rip Torn is Mayak. John Amos is Seth.
That guy's
Together, they
badass.
take us on a fascinating journey back into unexplored times.
That whole scene's awesome right there.
Conquer your
So
fears.
cool.
Face the unknown. And discover the incredible link between man, animal, and all that is phantasmagorical.
Yes,
In the world
phantasmagorical.
of dungeons,
It's a great word.
dragons, and Dar, the
Dar.
Beastmaster. The epic adventure of a new kind of hero.
Dude. If I may, Nunya. This is one of my favorite movies. I said that. This is the third time, I think. Holy shit. This has everything. I mean, it's just a great, like, action fantasy adventure movie. It's so good. It's got a great storyline. I think it's just one of the top 80s movies in this genre that I can think of. I did an album in 2006, and it was like kind of indie rock stuff, but I sampled a lot. So I was trying to do like industrial edge, like Ministry or something. I sampled tons of shit from the Beastmaster, like all the samples, and just like would like play over it, Anyway, I love this movie, man. I could not rank this higher if I tried. I mean, rad is an understatement. So if you haven't seen this movie, check it out. You will absolutely love it.
Do you know
Rad.
Rad.
What?
Do you know that rad is just Dar backwards?
Whoa! Dude, yeah, see? That's amazing.
I mean, listening to you say that, you've made beautiful music to it. And I saw a Falconer once that I thought was the coolest thing that I'd ever seen at that time. And that guy looks like super weak comparatively to the Beastmaster here. So this is super awesome. Rad. It is rad.
Rad.
I think they made a sequel. I think. I've never seen that, if they did. I feel like they did, and I just was like, I don't think so. But,
Well, we'll have to see when it comes out later on in the
Oh,
80s.
possibly, yeah. Look at that logo, too.
Yeah, oh, sweet.
Oh, we have the, was that New Line Cinema or, oh, American World Pictures. I should have known.
Class of 1984.
Keep in mind, this is 1982.
Yeah, so it's in the future. Oh, the future.
Class of 1984. Their only goal is power.
I run this school, man.
Their only law is survival.
If you want to survive around here, you have got to learn to look the other way.
Their only allegiance is to themselves.
Still believe in all that bullshit that holds it together.
I pledge allegiance.
Otherwise, should have done me right. Like this.
Whoa!
Hey, look what he done, man! He tried to kill me!
Somebody's got to stop this insanity.
Well, you simply cannot afford to fail this class. Now, what is the answer? I am the future. I am the future.
This is crazy.
I am the future.
But you've taught before and nothing like this has ever happened.
All right, I got to deal with it. Who's going to protect you?
I gotta. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna play small later.
He's one man trained to deal with students, but they've pushed him to the limit. They've gone too far. Now he's going to give the class of 1984 the lesson they deserve.
Awesome narrator. And this music's great.
Class of 1984. Is this the future?
You go ahead, man.
Well, you know, I was just taking on a full-out journey. At first, I was thinking, wow, they are just really hopeless about the kids these days back in 82. And they're like, man, by 84, they are just going to hit their fever pitch as far as, like, just awful. I mean, heinous things that those students are doing to make that teacher's life awful. I mean, I don't know what it is that I'm, like, almost kind of rooting for him and, like, this, like, getting back at this awful class. That feels weird that I'm at that point, I guess, but in fact I am kind of rooting for that guy to, like, you know, take out allegedly the class of 84, which seems pretty just goddamn awful. And to be honest, it makes me feel like the kids are going to be all right now that I'm looking at what they could have been like based off of the 80s vision of what they're we're gonna end up as, and I'm interested in seeing it. I'm gonna go with meh. I mean, again,
What?
I don't like to be rooting for the teacher on that one, but I am.
You're going with
I am.
meh?
I am. It's just
Huh?
yeah. Well, rad doesn't feel right. I don't gotta have it.
What are you saying? Meh?
I'm going with meh.
Okay. Dude, I don't know what you're smoking, so I'll just break it down. I'm gonna say what everybody wants to hear. This movie looks amazing, and it's clearly inspired. I'm trying to think of other movies that may have come before this, but it's like there's that movie. Is it The Substitute series? And then there's that one with Sam Jackson, where you go and there's another one with like Michelle Pfeiffer, I think. So it's like it's a common like trope and or you know like a plot line where it's like you have this teacher that's like just has to get tough, you know. There was this one
kill
movie.
all the kids. I have a feeling this guy's gonna kill all the kids. You're right. This is so much radder than I'm giving it credit. That was the wrong choice. No, I live in with my man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Michelle Pfeiffer ain't got shit on this guy is all I'm trying to say.
No, this looks awesome. I've never seen this movie. It looks awesome to me. Everything about the preview, the music, the fading in of music and like the weird samples and like just dude, it was gritty. It has something and there's a name there, something Lester. I can't read that. But anyway, like, I want to go check this movie out, man. It looked crazy. It looked like a great, weird 80s movie. Yeah, it's rad.
Rad.
Had everything I'm looking for in an 80s.
Real
Preview.
hateable villain too, right? I mean, by the end, you're like, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it didn't take off because I hadn't heard of. I've never heard of this. So. Oh shit.
Slave. Barbarian. Warrior. Thief.
Thief.
Conan.
They said you'd come. A man of great strength. Conqueror. One who could crush the
Oh,
snakes
don't
of
trust
the
her.
earth.
Purveyors of their own deaths.
He's evil, a sorcerer who can summon demons.
Day of doom is here! What daring! What arrogance! I salute you.
Out of an age undreamed of comes the most incredible adventurer of all. The man they call Conan. The Barbarian. Coming to a theater near you from Universal Pictures.
Dude, it's legendary. It's just legendary. And I've never seen this preview. I've never seen the preview. So impressive. I almost feel like the preview could be a little better, being a fan of the movie and knowing, but it was still good. And, you know, I mean, dude, Arnold, he's awesome. That camo is so cool, that war paint that they all wear. James Earl Jones, that whole scene with that where he morphs into the snake, and just the end when his head goes down the... Oh, sorry, spoilers from 1982. But yeah, I love this movie. It's so good. It's like such good like folklore. It's kind of more to the core of like what Beastmaster. I feel like this is a better movie than Beastmaster, but it's also like you can't compare Schwarzenegger and Mark Singer. You know what I mean? Dude, this movie's so good. That preview's amazing. I'm gonna just give it a gotta have it because like I can't imagine my life without Conan.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Yeah, it's legendary, like you said. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
I like how just short and simple, you know? You left that one. What?
That would be obnoxious to watch it twice.
Whoa.
They're doing it again. And they'll keep right on doing it.
What a crazy year.
Someone stops them.
You know what sucks about, seriously, what sucks about watching all these, man?
When the cops can't stop it,
There's just no movies like this anymore.
his way. Charles Bronson in Death
Just that music. So that music is the Led Zeppelin dude. Jimmy, whatever, you guys know who it is. Anyway, super cool. Death Wish 2. Go ahead, Nunyub.
Looks cool, looks cinematic, looks just like you said, there's nothing like it now. It's rad.
Rad.
I think Charles Bronson is a national treasure. Pretty much any Bronson movie at all, ever, I'm going to watch. I've seen so many of his movies. He's so cool. He's like the most... Oh, man. I even know a guy who worked with him. He was in Death Wish 4. My friend was in Death Wish 4. He was the butler. And he basically like says something like something about a sandwich. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, that's my friend Terry Ward.
Was it extra pickles on your sandwich?
No, but it's a hilarious, crazy scene, and I can't really remember it, man. I have to go back, but yeah. Anyway, Charles Bronson's amazing. Did I rate this yet? I didn't. It's rad.
Rad.
It's so rad.
Naturally.
I like Death Wish 3 a lot too.
And at theaters everywhere.
Whoa, that was cool. Uh-oh, it's Bros of Warner. Warner Communications.
Check out Warner
The
Brothers,
plane,
obviously.
Firefox.
You've never heard of
The
them.
most devastating killing machine ever built.
The weapon system is one of the most advanced ever conceived, with a thought-guided, thought-controlled arsenal on board the plane. If the Soviets
Did he say thought control?
It would change the structure of our world.
The man, Mitchell Gant, the most daring U.S. fighter pilot ever to fly a plane.
Not a one of you think I have a chance in the world of pulling this off, is it?
Fake mustaches.
Just fly the damn plane.
Fighter jets.
I'm a tiger. Ah!
Mitchell gun.
What was that?
The mission, steal Firefox.
Gant, can you fly that plane?
Why does he look like a paper boy from the 20s?
I'm the best there is.
Get your papers. Read all about it.
I'm speaking to the individual who has stolen the property of the USSR.
We're getting the royal treatment.
You will not, of course, make it to wherever you are going.
Let's see what this baby can do.
Captain, he's coming straight.
Is that the guy in the Burbs? The old guy, the neighbor in the Burbs? That guy, I don't know if it's the Russian.
We have brought down the American.
Well, that's it. We might as well all go home.
We don't know.
The hell we don't know. They got him, Aubrey.
I don't know. That could mean they didn't get him. That could mean they didn't get him. That could mean they didn't get him.
I think that guy's in Dune. There's a lot.
Clint
This is
Eastwood
cool.
in one of the most incredible undercover operations in history, Firefox.
Real quick, so they just showed him for a second, but there was an orange jumpsuit. I think it was like the Russian pilot. I'm almost positive, like I am not, but I'm almost positive that was the German dude in Three Amigos who comes in to the bar, and he's like, anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about, but I think that was him. Anyway, and that was the guy from Dune, and then that other dude might have been the guy in Burbs later on, but. As far as this movie goes, Clint Eastwood, pretty rad. I've never seen Firefox. It looks okay to me. I'm not like thrilled about it. It looks like it might be kind of boring. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what it is. It has all the recipes, but there was a lot of like talking going on there. Like, and just like, and the other thing was weird is like right away there's a fist fight. Like, isn't this like a futuristic fighter pilot dogfight type of movie? Like the first 5 seconds it's a fist fight, and then he's got a gun, and then he's dressing like a little paper boy from the 20s. It's just kind of weird. So I don't know, man. I'm just gonna kind of go with meh on this.
Meh.
Heard. I mean, I know some people like to live on the edge. Others like to see their, fighter jets have a lot of chrome. But I
You mean like Flight of the Navigator?
Firefox is pretty good for my browsing. And with that all said, I just want to point out that no, it wasn't supposed to be super futuristic. It was supposed to be right in that time of the fear that they had a sweeter fighter jet than we did, and that we could send in this badass dude to dress like a 20s paperboy, because allegedly that was the fashion at the time in the USSR. And because of that, he was like sweet enough that he could not only steal it, but then cause major chaos to them, like flying straight at him, seems badass. Clint Eastwood, badass. This is badass. It's rad.
Okay, calm down. I think too, real quick, it seemed like it was almost like it could have been Fletch Part 3. That could have been Chevy Chase. It could have been Fletch 3. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to see this movie, and maybe I'll come into my own comments and be like, wow, guys, I was wrong. This movie kicks ass, but I don't know. I'm just going to have to check it out.
I look forward to that day.
Clint Eastwood. That was a cool logo. I liked that logo better than the title logo. Just looked cooler. Oh. Dude.
John Rambo, a drifter.
Have you heard of this?
Just passing
This is like depressing because of all
heard of
these
this?
awesome movies in a row.
Headed north or south?
Good old Brian Dennehy.
Now jump in. I'll make sure you're heading the right direction. Huh?
You got someplace I can eat around here?
This is like
There's a diner
basically
about 30
where I
miles up
live.
the highway. Is there any law against me getting something here?
Yeah, me. I want you to book this gentleman for vagrancy, resisting arrest, carrying a concealed weapon.
They knew he was innocent.
Starting to dislike you. A lot.
And they didn't give a damn.
That's okay, Warren. Don't worry about the soap. He's tough. Just shave him. Dry.
Don't move. I don't want you to cut your own throat.
That's that guy's in that horror movie,
pushed too far.
that Wes Craven, the Wishmaster, I think.
Straight for the top. Right on top of him. There's no way out of here except through us.
He was
I love Richard Crenna too, coming up. Troutman.
and forced to fight back.
Don't push it. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Teasel, you and all your
There he
men
is.
couldn't handle him before. Now, what makes you think you can handle him now?
Because God knows what damage he's prepared to do.
You don't seem to want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert in guerrilla warfare.
Are you telling me that 200 men against your boy is a no-win situation for us?
You send that many, don't forget one thing. A good supply of body bags.
Sylvester Stallone.
Look at that.
This time he's fighting for his life. First blood.
God. Oh, fuck, man. Okay.
I gotta have it.
Is that it? You want to say anything else? Just you're keeping it short.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
All right, it is what it is, dude. Yeah. First Blood, it's amazing. It's like, I mean, substance-wise, that movie has a lot going on, and like, there's a lot of stuff there that, like, I don't know, man. There's just a lot of like social commentary stuff, like judging vagrants and people like based on their looks, and just and then it turns out it's a fucking veteran, you know, and he's only coming to like deliver
Not
the
just
news.
any veteran. It's John fucking Rambo.
It's John Rambo, and he's there to just deliver the news of like his fallen comrade to his widow, and like Brian Dennehy, who's an awesome actor, starts screwing with them. Anyway, what a great movie, man. That's like I think that the end part
kind
is
of a dick
crazy
there.
good too. Who,
I
Brian
don't care
Dennehy?
if Dennehy's cool.
Oh, totally. He's a
usually.
great actor. Yeah. No, he's
Being kind of an asshole.
yeah, and he regrets it at the end. I mean, that's what's so cool.
Well,
it's like
seems
just
obvious.
what a great movie. Anyway, yeah, rad.
Rad.
So good. That theme by Jerry Goldsmith. Dun 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 dun. So good. It's just rad. How can I say rad 5 more times?
Fitzcarraldo.
Oh shit,
Klaus
Werner
Kinski und
Herzog.
Claudia Cardinale. Der Film von Werner Herzog. Erleben Sie die Geschichte eines besessenen Träumers,
der mitten im tiefsten Urwald des Amazonas von Caruso und großer Oper träumt und dafür das Unmögliche wagt.
Does that guy look like Ray Wise? I don't know. That can't be him. This movie was cursed, man. Like, the director's crazy, and yeah, it's not Ray Wise.
Good to see stand-up paddleboarding was a thing way back in the day.
Yeah. If you look up this movie, you'll see how troubled the production was. It was like, I think, one of the highest budget movies at the time or something, and it was like all filmed on location. And like some of the shots like were like logistically impossible. Like all this shit they did, like I'm not exactly sure if it's an action movie, but it's epic.
I get a real Tropic Thunder feel from it. Like shot on location.
Yeah. Right? They don't know that they're in a movie.
Right.
They're like, this sucks. Oh, yeah. So that's real, man. That's like an actual like steamboat ferry or whatever that they are moving up this hill and oh, here's the action.
Ein Film, wie ihn nur Werner Herzog erfinden konnte.
Werner
demnächst in diesem Kino.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like that preview is crazy. I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know how to rate this. It feels like it shouldn't be in the action movie category. But if I have to rate it based on the preview at the time, it looks like a masterpiece art film. And I can't give it a harsh rating, so I'm just gonna give it a fuck, man. I don't know. I'll give it a hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
That makes sense. It did appear hot there. That was a hot environment.
Yeah.
And I would say throwing like a cruise ship of the day down a river, whitewater rapid, seems pretty action-packed. I mean, it does seem like a lot of just floating to get to the moment of the action. But that is a moment of action that would be legit. And when they're like, this movie could only be made by Werner Herzog, and then hearing you say that it seems like it was almost maybe a cursed bad choice on his part. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Oh, I think everything went wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that might just mean that Werner Herzog's, maybe that was a bad choice on Werner Herzog's. But I think it looks awesome. I think it looks super awesome and indie. And I agree with you that it would probably be a bit humid. So I'm going to go with that's hot.
Okay. I like that.
That's hot. That's hot.
It was a time long ago. A force was discovered so great it could destroy the universe.
We discovered sound effects.
Then the evil of the earth rose up with all their might to seize this force for their own. Nothing stood in their way except one man.
What the hell's that?
The Blade Master.
No way. That was it? What?
He's not Conan. He's not the Beastmaster. I'm going to trash it.
Yeah, dude.
Trash.
I don't know. I feel kind of like creeped out by that one. Something about it just being, it was like a stand-in Conan.
Is it that he harnessed the nuclear energy into his like ability to forge a kick-ass blade? I mean, because that sounds like a cool concept.
Yeah.
Still.
The narrator in the story was not matching what was on screen. The narration sounded cooler than what was happening. And to me, it just looked like some kind of like a, I don't know, like it was going to be like a, I don't know, man, like a calendar shoot or something. I'm going to go with
that. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go with ew. It just wasn't.
Ew.
No, it's like, what was it called? Wing Master? Blade Master. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder if that guy for many years was like, it could have been me. It was Conan or Blade Master.
Yeah, right.
I should have been governor.
Yes. Yeah.
Listen now of a time long past when sorcery thrived and wild adventure was forever in the offing. A deadly sorcerer is called out of nightmare.
Whoa.
By a ruthless king driven into evil. And a mystical sword is forged for a mighty warrior who rises out of legend to
It was a crazy looking sword.
Seemed like a tri-sword.
You bought that on that knife show.
The sword and the sorcerer.
Sword and the sorcerer.
I myself raised Zusha from the dead. Little did I know what I let loose upon the world. Tell us where he is and save us all. You want me to snatch your brother from the king's dungeons for one night with you? That's a slim bounty for such a task.
Miser bastard.
She wanted that? That's what she wanted. She was gonna pay him with herself.
Oh, I didn't understand where the comma was in that sentence. That makes more sense the way you're saying it. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Civilized world.
Cromwell's power, Cromwell's bride, and Cromwell's flesh.
Whoa, man.
A titanic struggle between good and evil that determines the fate of an entire dynasty.
This preview is chugging along, dude. It is like a slideshow of a preview. It's hilarious. I think your computer can't handle how insane this movie is.
And desire.
Whoa.
And the mightiest of all heroes. In the greatest of all adventures. The sword and the sorcerer.
Wait, we already... Is this like two preview? Was that one preview? Okay, you go ahead.
Understanding.
It was wild.
I mean, it didn't strike my fancy. I'm into swords. I think sorcerers are cool. I think that, you know, a sword and a stone, that would be interesting. But a sword and a sorcerer with that, like, you know, devilish dude in the background kind of, you know, calling the shots. Just, It's not doing it for me. I'm gonna go with lame.
Lame.
I think that preview was shit because it was the movie. I want to see the movie. I just think that the preview had way too much shit going on. Way too much reveal of all their special effects. Like, what? Just like, who came up with that? It was like a storyboard.
Which the special effects seem cool. Like,
totally.
Those were cool.
Yep. I mean, I want to see the movie. I've never seen this, but I don't know what to say about this preview. I'm just gonna go with meh.
Meh.
Yeah, man, that makes sense.
I've never heard of any of those people. That's okay.
1994. After the oil wars, after the destruction of the cities,
He's not wrong.
a ruthless warlord rules what's left of a radioactive world.
Cybertruck. Elon Musk has successfully
His
created.
weapon, 20 tons of bulletproof armor on wheels. Battletruck.
This is basically like Mad Max, except a truck.
I genuinely feel like this is where the Cybertruck came from.
Firing, or I will completely destroy this village.
I also have ice cream.
Good morning. My name is Colonel Stryker.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't come in.
Who's in charge here?
Battletruck. Only one man dared oppose him. Hunter.
That truck's a dick.
No one can hold out against them.
There's always a way to fight back.
Whoa. Whoa.
How do I find this Hunter?
Up in the mountains somewhere.
Throw this.
Was that a battle jeep?
Try again.
Try again. It's like an FMV sequence in a video game. That bike sounds awesome. Oh. That guy was taking a dump. Battle bug. Battle bike.
Your time is over, old man. Not yet, kid.
Battletruck. A science fiction adventure of the near future.
Wait, a science fiction adventure of the near future. That was pretty cool. I have never seen that. Looks, I don't know how I missed it, but I did. Yeah, I want to see it. It had everything, that crazy synth music going on, lots of explosions, lots of different battle Mad Max style vehicles. Everything had armor. That bike was great. I know I said that, but man, that was cool. So yeah, I don't know, pretty rad.
Rad.
I saw that part where that lady from under the blanket shot all those people with a shotgun. That was hot.
Yeah. Oh, was that your... Okay.
That's hot. That's hot.
Seemed rad and hot. That's
yeah,
it.
Oh. Wow. All right.
What a year.
That was insanely... That was like... It was an amazing year for action movies. I don't know how you top that, really, but it's going to be like that as we go through the 80s. I mean, this is what's so amazing. So tell us, which one would you go see right now in the theater if it was playing? Get some popcorn, maybe I don't know, RC Cola. What would you go see in the theater if you had to choose? Because there's a lot of good movies here, man. Amazing. Nunyub? You okay?
I don't think they have to narrow it down to just one. If you can't come up with just one, and you got to go with a couple, feel free. But at the very least,
yeah, sure, couple. Double feature. If you liked the video, leave a like. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. You know? And until next time, you know what you're going to do? You're going to keep that shit retro by getting yourself a battle truck and going on a rampage and selling ice cream later on.